Hello YouTube. This is my modest Mosin Nagant collection. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but you know what? We're in the US, so I will pronounce it like I want to. Alright. This one right here is a 44, 43, 42. We get a 39. We get a 39. We have a Russian M44. We have Sammy the cat right there. She even has her own Facebook page, which people like her, not me. This is a Type 53 Chinese one, and what I've done with this one is I bought some 9130 stocks from AIM Surplus, and I cut them down, made a few modifications, moved this over here, you know, this for the barrel band. As you can see, it's not like the greatest job I've done. I just sort of did it for myself. I did not do the hole for the front I think dog collar to hold the sling. So, but you know what? These things are great shooters. Are all fun. All these are fun, nice rifles. I mean, I realize they're not the greatest rifles in the world, but you know what? For the amount of money you pay for them, for the cost of the ammo, they're really fun. I own a couple other rifles, like I own an Enfield. I own a Mauser. The Mauser's really nice. The Enfield's really nice. I don't like the Enfield's front sight just being the blade. It's just a little harder to see, you know, for my old eyes here. So I like the hooded front sight. It's a little nicer. The Mauser does not have a hooded front sight, but it seems to have a little better sight picture than the Enfield. The Mauser I have is like a 1938. It's got all the nice markings on it and everything. I don't even think it has an importer's mark on it. It's a pretty nice rifle. So anyways, this is also another Type 53. I sanded the stock down, and these are ones I just got from Century. So this was from Century, and this was considered good with the cracked stock. They were short money. I bought 3 of them, and later I bought 3 more. This was also good with the cracked stock, but I replaced the stock. This is the Russian one I got from AIM, and I'll tell you, the bluing is fantastic. If you look down the front, it looks like the friggin' thing's never been fired. The bore is excellent. It's just a great rifle. These Chinese ones, you know what? It's sort of like a, you know, they have the low wall. Well, when you flip it over, you can see it. They have really smooth actions. You really have to clean them. I spent a lot of time cleaning these things, and then, you know, working on the stock. This stock is the stock it came with, and it was horrible. But I sanded it out. I put True Oil on it. It has numbers on the stock that match the receiver, barrel, whatever. This doesn't have matching numbers. Bolt's different. I think, you know, the magazine feed well is different. The Russian one is all matching. This is another one that's this one I'm not sure about the matching numbers or whatever. I know that this one over here, this action right here, which I'm going to work on the stock, this is actually all matching. This is a Chinese one, but the bolt matches the receiver, and it matches the bottom plate here. I think the stock it had, I'm not sure if the butt plate matched, but I'll have to look. These are just like stocks that I've actually cleaned of the ones I've purchased, and these were considered good with cracked stock, and you know, I think it's lots of gouges and chips, and this actually looks a lot better than what it did when I bought it. And then this one I sanded down. I'm going to sand it down again and put some True Oil on it, which I did the True Oil on this one. I didn't do it on this one. I really like that one. It shoots real well. You know, well, not that I shoot really well, but it's a real nice gun. I like it. Maybe one of these days, I'll do the cutout like this over here. This one right here is another one I shoot a bit. This one has, you know, I'm not sure if the numbers match or whatever. But, you know, I just got a Monte Carlo stock. It was like $60. But, you know, when you go to shoot it, it's really comfortable as far as where you grip it when you go to shoot it. It just sort of feels a little more natural than something like this, but it's not a big deal. Now what I want to do on one of these Chinese ones is I want to take off the bayonet lug. I want to remove this. I don't know if anybody has any advice on that or whether I should or shouldn't. And granted, these things aren't, you know, they're not historic, obviously, or maybe they are, but they're not worth a lot of money. I paid $90. I bought 3 of them from Century since I have a CNR FFL. I bought some other stuff, so I didn't even pay shipping. So I bought 6 of these overall. I gave one to a friend, and I also have one at one of these gun dealers at River Stock. It looks great, and he's going to sell it. So anyway, so what I was thinking about is maybe removing the bayonet lug and sort of making something that look like the M38. Then at that point I'll just get rid of the barrel bands, you know, or maybe I'll put it into the wood stock. So that's why I haven't removed these yet, because you know, it's just one of those deals where I'm like not sure what I was going to do with it. And I also have a hex Mosin coming, which will be interesting. I got that from AIM. So where I bought these from is this was from a Century Arms, and this is Century, and this Century, and that Century. The one I sent to my friend was Century, and then I had one at the other place that was all Century Arms, and they were the condition was good with the cracked stock. And you know what? The bores were all great on all of them. One of them, the bluing was really crappy, but you know, it's just a little truck gun, so you know, I sold it to my friend for $90. Basically for, you know, what I paid for it after shipping, and you just, you know, you don't have to worry about anything. And then this one, you know, being the Russian one, that's really great. This I purchased from a gun show. The stock's different from what it was when I bought it. I bought a bunch of stocks. I think I bought 9 stocks from AIM. There were 3 for $50, and this is one of them. And I refinish them in different ways, whether it's, you know, like a satin or a gloss or whatever. I still have a bunch more stocks, which this is actually a 91. This one's a 9130 stock that I cut down, so I may have already mentioned that. And then this one right here is a 1939. I just got this from Century Arms. So the last shipment from Century, I got this one, and which is a 1939 Tula. And then I got, you know, maybe, not sure which ones, but I got 3 of those, this, and I got some ammo. And I was very happy to get a 39 Tula, because, you know, all these are Ishveks, or however, I'll call them Izzies or whatever. Like this is a 1942, that's a 43, that's 44. On the 44, if you look at the, right here, it's pretty smooth, but the 42, and the 43 and the 42, you can see the machining marks or whatever, and that's when they were busting them out. So, I also had one other one I bought that I actually gave, you know, I just gave it to my friend when I bought another M44 back in the day from AIM, and that one had, it turned out it was a 37 Tula. I'm like, oh, I gave him one of my better ones. So, but anyway, so this one right here I purchased from AIM Surplus. Even though it's a 44, I noticed that these, on the handguard, it's brass. Brass, like on the older ones. So maybe, you know, they take them apart, they pull them apart, and just throw them on whatever. But these things, this right here, I'm like, wow, it's, you know, it's the brass ones. I don't have other ones with brass. This one was from the 43. I think I bought this from Shooter's Outpost in Hooksett, New Hampshire. And then I believe this one was also, when I bought the ones from Century, I basically got this and this. And these were just a regular grade, whatever. Like this one being, you know, in very good condition, but nothing, you know, nothing special as far as the year. And then I got this one, which is, this one, which was great, being the 39 Tula. So I got these 2 with 3 carbines, and then the first time I ordered 3 carbines with ammo and other things to make it, you know, to get the free shipping. So basically overall, you know, this is my Mosin collection. There, oh, and this one I got too. All the numbers match on this piece, and this was also good with the cracked stock. I'm not sure which one of these stocks was the one to go by the butt plate, but I'm going to make a nice stock for this one and keep that all original. Just take the best stock, clean it up, make it look good, because I mean the number matches here, the bolt and the receiver, everything, which on a Chinese one is, you know, you don't usually see that. And the bores in these are nice and bright and shiny, you know, even though, you know. So overall, I'm very happy with the stuff I got from Century Arms. Very happy with AIM Surplus. I'm happy with the local place. I went and purchased a rifle Shooter's Outpost, which was good. Of course, I could go look through all the guns, and that's all matching numbers on the Shooter's Outpost one too. Most of these are matching numbers, but like a force match butt plate. But most of the Chinese ones, the bolts don't match the rifle. Like this one, that actually has a number in the stock which matches the receiver, but the bolt doesn't match. And I'm not sure if the underplate matches. So, anyways, I just thought I'd show you my Mosin collection. I think they're really fun guns to shoot, and I think everyone should do this. Buy a few. And this is my first video, so if it's a little lame, well, deal with it. Okay? All right. Bye.